Hello everybody, welcome to the Sound Test Room. Today we are taking a look at the brand new Whale Suite 3 from UVI. Okay, so this thing is huge. We're going to be taking a really good look at the Whale Traveler section. I'll take you through some of the instruments as well. I mean, it's massive, right? There's 430 instruments, 1,900 presets, 12,000 loops and phrases. The thing is massive. Sitting at around 36 gig. What else we got here? Yeah, it's on sale at the moment at 33% off. So it's $199, which would normally be $299. Okay, so, but it's awesome, right? So I'm going to start with checking out some of these the Whale Traveler one. So we're on a cinematic hybrid, first one, hybrid cinematic, first one, Opioid Dreams. I'm just going to hit this A here, and this will set off loops for all these instruments. Okay. Now, once we understand how the Whale Travelers work, you can apply this to all of them. So you can switch on and off instruments here. So, for example, switch off the flute. Okay, switching back on. You can add another one. Some of them won't be completely full, so you could say, well, okay, I'll click to enable this. And now we've added this one. We could go in and change it and say, well, okay, well, we could scroll along to the next available one. Or click on this here and choose any country in the world you like, any place in the world. So we could go with India, maybe we could go with some percussion, and we could have a look at this and choose this one here. So, and you can go into the mixer here. Change the pitch. Awesome stuff. You also have an EQ for each of the instruments that are in there and a general global effects. It's just epic, right? So first part of this keyboard, this is basically the key. So it won't change the tempo, but it will change the key. So for example, if you were writing in D or E flat, F, A flat, A, B, C. Now, these keys down here, these will trigger the individual loops. So if we hit C1, it's just going to play this Jam Ragga Cowbell. Now we're playing this Nagara 2. Let's change this up. Let's look at the mixer for this. Pan it a little bit. Okay. Now you can play two of these together, of course, and build up your sequence like that. Awesome stuff. Okay, so let's have a look at this Whale Communication one. This will also run in the free UVI player as well, so you don't need to use it in Falcon, but obviously if you do use it in Falcon, the sky's the limit. You can edit everything. So fabulous. We can scroll along at the top as well if we want to. they're just brilliant, aren't they? Let's be fair. This is why I really love listening to this stuff. And these are hybrids. Say, for instance, we wanted to go into, say, West Indies and maybe choose this one here. So it'll load up the key groups. Doesn't take long. I'm loading from an SSD. So how brilliant is that? And we, like I said, we can go in and we can add an instrument. And it'll be the correct key. It'll play the correct key. But you could go in and change it up, you know. You could go, well, okay, maybe I don't want this. Maybe I'd like something from Australia. Maybe a draw harp in F. So let's click on this and I'll play an F. So let's go and maybe choose something from some other South America, maybe, and a banjo, bolero. Let's do this. It sounded like a Sheryl Crow song, didn't it? All I Want to Do, or whatever it was called. Brilliant. Choose another percussion ensemble. All this kind of stuff adds tons of options for drums and rhythms and things like that, you know. And again, like I said, you can or again, the whole ensemble. Let's add some stuff to this, shall we? So let's maybe look at Asia. This. Now, if you play the keyboard legato, if you play legato, you'll get a very smooth transition between the actual keys. So if I play them independently, of course, take my finger off, it's not going to be smooth. But if I'm holding this D, for example, and I just smoothly transition, keep hold of the D and play the next one, and then an A, you're going to get smooth transitions between your note changes. Right, okay. So it's not all about the world travelers, of course, but they are, for me, they're the most fun. We have loops and transitions, loops and phrases, excuse me. So we could say, okay, let's have a look at some stuff from Africa, maybe electric guitar stuff. You've got some chords, some gimmicky stuff, solos. Let's look at solos. And then you can kind of just drag these wherever you want. So there's tons of them, tons and tons. Obviously, when you drag them in, you can choose how loud you want them to be. And that's kind of loops and phrases. Again, you've got, you know, from everywhere. So let's see. And then you've got all the types of instruments. So you've got regions. We can choose by region, or we can choose by type of instrument. So for example, fretted, we could go and say, okay, let's check out the dobro, which is very, very cool. Let's check out dobro 2. Let it load it in for us. Wait till it loads. There we go. And harder I press the key, I'll get a... Get control over fret noise. Release. Then timbre controls, so pitch, panning, colour, delay, reverb. Then you have true range. If we switch true range on, we are limited to the true range that instrument could actually play. Okay, so then you have if you're in true range, you'll get a bunch of key switches, which will obviously change how the instrument is physically played, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's see what else we've got going on here. Let's have a look at this. So let's just load it in. Okay. So got electric basses. Let's try a couple of these. See if we get any. What's this? So let me go down. Bit of trilling on a key switch. Oh. Of course, they're polyphonic. So kind of fretted instruments. Then you have woodwinds, and as you can see, we've got some Aboriginal flutes. Let's try one of these, shall we? See what happens. You never know, there's so much stuff to... So if we look at true range on these, and I think these are the actual, the brown areas are the actual samples. The true samples. So you've not just got one sample kind of thing. Beautiful. Strings. Oh, an Alpine concert zither. Okay. Beautiful. Two LFOs. So lots of different types of reverb we can play with as well. I mean, I think it includes over 99,000 individual samples. Lovely. Let's look at it. Magellan gong. Let's see what we've got going on in here. Let's choose something interesting I've never heard of. Don't know what this is. So let's have a look. Okay. It's exciting. Oh, they're like bowls. Bowls, I said. Bowls. Oh, gongs. We like gongs. Chinese gongs. All the Chinese gongs. So I guess these will be key map different keys. Let's see what's going on when we bring these in. Here we go. Ah, very cool. Different key switches will change the instrument. And here is the original sample point for each of the instruments, you can see. Lovely. Let's have a look at this one. 7. It's like a grandfather clock. That'd be great in a horror film, wouldn't it? Or great for if I drown this in some sort of kind of surreal reverb type deal. What we got? Parametric cathedral plate spring. Let's look at surreal. Oh, look at this. Oh, we've got different. Right, yeah, a bit. What's this going to sound like? Oh, these are really good, aren't they? Let's make it super wide. Puts tons of delay on it as well. So, as you can see, what's this? We got. Oh, it's just fantastic. It's just awesome stuff. It's a sun drum. Let's have a look. What a sun drum is. I mean, if you did want to play out of range, of course, you can just switch true range off and you're spread out over your whole keyboard range. Beautiful. Oh. Well, that's cool. Whoa. That is mega. Awesome. Keyboard instruments, we have some organ stuff, lots and lots of organs. If you're watching this via a premiere and Stephen Rimmer's watching, Stephen Rimmer's an accordionist. So I shall play a few of those because it's very hard to, let's have a listen to this chapel organ. It's very hard to do an accordion, right, of course. So we'll try this out, shall we? Hang on. So you have a couple of different stops here. Same controls again. You have your timbre controls and your effects. So I was kind of outside of true range then, so let me get back where I can kind of... Very nice. Lots of other different types of accordion with German accordion. So we'll have a listen to that. See what occurs. See, they've done a lot of sampling with this as well. That's the release volume. I think if you have an interest in world music, I know a lot of people do, and you record world music, or, you know, you make it. This is just absolutely brilliant. What's this? I'll just close these up a little bit so I'm not getting kind of carried away. What's this? Nordic upright piano. Let's give that a whirl, shall we? Let it load. Okay. Turn the microphone down. Very cool. Okay. Like I said, if you've watched this video premiere, thank you very much. This will kind of give you... I'm going to finish off with I'm going to show you some of the stuff, the voice traveler stuff. I'll show you a bit of that first. So maybe we can go to, let's have a look at hybrid cinematic for that. And let me just quickly, no, don't, come on. I get confused of where I am. So let me just close this up. Right, so voice traveler, great. Hybrid cinematic voice travelers. And we'll try this Dog Vengeance one and load that up. Now this will look slightly different. So if we look at our octaves and things. So you've got your different vocalists spread across your octaves. So let me get up an octave. Another one. So you don't need to play these all together, but you can if you like. But again, the same deal before you choose samples. So for example, this one, and then you can change the key. We could try a different one. Let's try this one. Well, you've got all of these. What's the gimmick menu? That might be entertaining. So. So same deal as before. You can swap between the different instruments. So, or you can just tap on and go and say, well, I want a vocalist from an old woman from, say, the Middle East. So it's just absolutely, it's bonkers cool. I'm going to play out with a bunch of world travelers. I'm going to start with I'll go with Southern Europe to start with. If you've watched this video premiere, thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed the video. I think the World Suite is fantastic. It's just a tour of the world of music. It's awesome. I'm going to close the microphone now so you're not hearing any annoying key clicking anymore. And I will see you guys later. Please don't forget to strike the like, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Please consider becoming a Patreon or making a donation. You know, it's a community-based channel and we can't survive without the support of you guys. So thank you very much. I will see you guys later. Let's have some fun with these now. These are some of my favorites.